So you know what? You want to make a splash? You want to get your big superstar quarterback of the future? Let's go, baby.
They're already talking about that 2026 QB class being similar to the one in which Ben was drafted in. When you had Eli, you had Ben, you had Phillip Rivers. If anybody remembers that, I mean, a lot of people had Steelers going with Phillip Rivers, and it's been actually quoted. And no, Bill Cowher really was big on Phillip
Howard
Rivers.
loved Phillip
He
Rivers.
wanted Phillip. Well, he's an NC State alum, so was
Right.
Bill Cowher. You
Right.
know, I kind of thought that's the way they go. But I told you, I remember when they grabbed Big Ben because I'd seen Ben play twice in college, covered him once, and it was like, this kid's gonna be under the radar because he's playing in Miami of Ohio. But he's gonna be something special. And yeah, we'll see.
He wasn't supposed to start because they had Tommy Maddox, and Tommy Maddox was just fine. Tommy
Mhm.
Maddox was a pretty good quarterback, and then but then Tommy Maddox got hurt in that second game, and then Ben was off to the races. He went like 15-1 that year or something like that.
And we started throwing trash on his lawn. Tommy Maddox hates Pittsburgh for that. Yeah.
We do not. Hey, ask Cliff Stout and Mark Malone what we did to them in the 80s. So we are not. Kenny Pickett. I hope you don't have any houses in the Pittsburgh area. Don't come visit for a while. We won't be too kind to you.
But we've been here before. I mean, I hate to say Joe and I's age, but we can remember the Kent Graham days when they decided they were going to start Kent Graham, who the prior year was in a quarterback battle game.
Jim Miller. Jim Miller, who's I'm thinking about. He lasted one game, and Power's like, I've seen enough.
Because he was this monster. He was a 6'8", Jim Miller was, and he had a cannon, but he couldn't hit anything 5 yards in front of him. He could throw a dime from 60 yards out, but Kent Graham was, also like 6'6", but he weighed like 200 pounds and had no mobility. And they went with Cordell. Cordell, I always said this, and if whoever has played back in the day, Cordell was a fantasy dream back in the day. I mean, if you imagine if Cordell Stewart played in the NFL right now, he would be incredible.
I don't know if it was just the league I was in or how the rules were at the time, but if a quarterback ran in for a touchdown, it counted as 2 touchdowns.